Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America. Bro, cheers.
My cup's empty.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Cheers. Jarret here with me this morning, everybody. We're down in the underground of Enough Ministries, and we're just having some coffee and sharing some breakfast. And before I even start, shout out to Josh. He is such a great guy. One of the pastors here, along with Dan Molind, for letting us meet up here and hang out and have some coffee. And before I even get started, I'm going to say this. You and I are going to do this more often. We have to do this more often.
Right. That's. I have fun with it.
You down with that?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been with you now for, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour or so, and we've had some laughs, and we're able to chat a lot more than what we did last Tuesday, not even a week ago, which was only like 20 minutes, that we were hanging out in the park. But Josh, thank you, Josh. Thank you, Dan. Thanks to the team here at Enough Ministries for letting us be here today. Josh, for the record, makes, I think, the strongest coffee that I've ever had in my life. This stuff right here is thicker than motor oil. I think it's probably going to put some hair on my chest.
Put some lead in your pencil. I think it's good stuff.
I mean, I've had half a cup of coffee already, and I'm like, woohoo! Our breakfast this morning.
What do they have? A turnover?
Yeah, they got some turnovers, some apple turnovers. They got some
are good.
Some muffins. Haven't had one of the pistachio muffins yet.
Oh wow, that sounds good.
But there's a scone right there in front of you, bro. It's got your name on it, dude. Yeah. I had one. I'm glad that the breakfast that we have here this morning is not being served hot, because it would probably go cold. In that I would be chatting with you. I'm half joking here.
Come from Hannaford's too.
Yeah, it's Hannaford's.
Good,
dude.
Good company.
What do you think of I want to apologize to you for letting your pancakes get cold the other day. I have to admit, I was so absorbed in hearing your story that I didn't even think about your pancakes. So I apologize. I've taken some grief from some listeners.
That's okay.
For letting your pancakes get cold. I owe you a hot breakfast, dude.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. But let's say I'm gonna have pancakes at my house. I'll make like the whole bowl of batter. I'll cook them all up, and I'll have like a stack of pancakes waiting for me in the fridge, and I'll just eat them right out of the fridge, because I normally put blueberries in them, so I don't even warm them up. So I don't mind the cold pancake very much.
Do you really do that? You make a bunch in advance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that with Lily.
Yeah.
I do that with Lily.
That's cool.
I've had a couple of really good friends. G is one of them. Rex is another one of them. Sherilyn, most certainly.
G was the older guy there.
G, yes.
Yeah.
I've had some, and I've had a lot of private messages from people that are like, just helping me, and Josh too, like big time Josh, just helping me shake that off.
Yeah.
That I was kind of bummed out that there were a few people that was their biggest takeaway from our chat, was just that your pancakes were getting cold. Anyway, we met a week ago, less than a week ago. Berry City Park. We were chatting on the park bench there. I saw you. I noticed that you had a cane and that you were sitting alone on a park bench, eating some food that you had received from Enough Ministries, where we are right now. And I came over and I sat with you.
Well, thank you.
No, it's thank you. I want to thank you because in just a short period of time, we met each other. I want to say, I feel like we've become friends now.
Yeah, I feel like a celebrity now.
Well, you, in a short period of time, you really had quite an impact on me, and you did on thousands of other listeners that tuned in and watched you. Your story is amazing, and when I saw that you're a young guy, you've got a cane, you're sitting alone on a park bench, eating some breakfast. I knew that there was a story there.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what it was, but I said there's got to be a story. So I want to just tell folks, first, I came over to you and I introduced myself.
Yeah, you said you're J.D. Green, and I was like, wait, J.D. Vance? And you're like,
Yeah,
no.
that's right.
And I couldn't quite place it. And then after that, I was like, oh, J.D. Green from Froggy 100.9. I remember that. I didn't realize, I didn't know I was going to be on Facebook Live. I thought you were just making a video with your camera.
No. So I had told you who I was, what I do, where the studio was, down across from Nelson's, and that I had started a podcast, and that I was that I loved to interview people, and I loved to not only share their story with others, but also hear it from myself.
Yeah.
And I just love people. My mom was a people person. She was just always talking to people and asking them questions and hearing their stories. And I've just always been like that since I was a little kid. And I had asked you, would you be willing to share your story? I mean, because you started to share a little bit with me before we even went live that morning.
Yeah, no, I remember I was like, well, hey, you go on and get your camera. Come on over here. Let's do it. Yes.
Yes.
But I honestly didn't. I just thought you were making a video of me. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So here.
Oh, well.
So here.
Facebook Live is a cool thing. Yeah.
So, a lot of people saw and heard your story that morning. A lot. Like almost 20,000 people. For me, it's important that if there's a story that can be shared, that people can hear and absorb and process it and maybe reflect on their own lives. That's my intention more than anything. And you have such a gift, bro.
Yeah, I was very lucky to be alive. They told my mother, told her I had a 90, I mean, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure they told my mother I had a 90% chance I was never going to walk, never going to talk again. but I proved them wrong.
Yeah, you did. Good for you. You have a TBI, a traumatic brain injury, from a motorcycle wreck when you were 23.
Yeah.
You're now 34. You have lived 2 lives.
Yeah, I died the night of it. I was pronounced dead, but I came back to life, and I don't want to sound like I'm lying, but I do have memories from that night. I remember seeing my grandfather's face, like my grandfather that passed away in 2007. I don't know, I just remember seeing his face, and I feel like he helped me. He was my guardian angel through the whole thing. It was awesome.
This was a motorcycle wreck.
Yeah.
Without a helmet.
Yeah.
Going too fast. In the dark. And you were kind of reborn a completely different person.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was night and day difference.
There were many comments from people who remembered you before this accident, and many who are just being introduced to you now that didn't know you back then.
Right.
You seem like, and I didn't know you obviously before then, but you seem like a very intuitive person. You seem, go ahead.
I really wish we were at my storage unit, because I want to show people how intelligent I am. I want to show them some things I've made. Like I have a weed whacker motor. It's a weed whacker, but I turned it into a boat trolling motor. Me and my friend used to use it up in Lake Elmore, and we used to cruise all around Lake Elmore with it.
A 2-stroke?
Yeah, it was just a weed whacker, but I put a throttle on it and a clamp, so you could clamp it on the back of a boat. And I put a boat propeller on the end of it.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really intelligent. I'm really intelligent. Anyways,
you talked about that quite a bit when we met last Tuesday. That you love small engine repair.
Thanks to my father.
Yeah,
my father taught me so much over the years.
And you were turning quite a few wrenches before your accident, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see one of the comments says if he has any of his father's knowledge, he'll be all good. And I definitely got some of that handed down to me.
I've gone back and reread a lot of the comments. Have you read them?
I've read. I can't read them all because there's some of them in there that I saw one that really hurt my feelings, and I've scrolled through and read a few, but I haven't read all of them. But
some of my closest friends, and they know who they are trying to teach me still that there are people in this world who are literally trying to hurt your feelings with comments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that I need to wake up and realize that and know that that's their MO. That's who they are as a person. That they are going to misunderstand what you do. They're not gonna embrace the same passion that you have. They're going to try to misrepresent your character. And there's always going to be people in this world that are going to try to do that. And frankly, the faster and the more I can learn that and know that, the better off I'm going to be. And my time with you last week, there's been a really big shift for me on a lot of different ways since meeting you. Not only thinking about my own life and embracing what I have and being grateful. Gratitude is so, it's massive. But also just learning to try to thicken up the skin a little bit and accept that people are going to tune in and watch you and I, and immediately we had one guy that was like, "Why are you interviewing the homeless?"
Right.
Did you read that comment?
No, but I think I heard somebody say something about it. I saw the one that said, all those people in Barry, they're all homeless junkies or something. I was like, screw that. If you actually watch the videos, you'll see that I'm not homeless and I'm not a junkie.
Right.
I struggle with a drug addiction, but I'm getting better. I'm a recovered addict. I've been to rehab 3 times. Hopefully that was the last time. 3rd time was a charm, because I'm doing really good about it now.
How long you been clean?
About 2 months.
Okay. So that's 2 months and that's really significant, dude. I mean, really. And how you're not in rehab right now, so I mean you're doing this on your own.
Yeah, and it was Valley Vista was the rehab I went to in Bradford.
Bradford, yeah. Good people over there.
Yeah.
I think.
I hope my counselor from there, Hank, I hope he's watching this. He was a great counselor.
Hey, Hank. Thank you for what you've done for this guy right here. What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? What are some of the goals or dreams that you have?
Okay, well, going alongside with the racing lawnmower dream I have, another thing I'd like to do is I'd like to, since I'm disabled, I'd like to fix people's mobility scooters and like modify them, put bumpers on them, or just put headlights on your horn or whatever they want done to them, or that, or just fix them for them. And I think that would be a good job for me, but I'd like to start my own business doing something like that. That's why I wanted to start selling lawnmowers, just because that used to be my passion when I was a kid. If people go on my Facebook and look and see the racing lawnmower I made with a snowmobile engine in it, that one was really cool.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
I just shared the picture like a few days ago.
You ever been down to the grass drags in Epping, New Hampshire?
For lawnmowers?
No, for snow machines.
Oh, no. There used to be one in Waitsfield, I think it was. Yeah. I used to go to with my father. That was awesome. Yeah. I loved that.
On the grass? Or?
Yeah, grass. It was a grass drag.
By the time they hit the water, they're going like 90 miles an hour across a little pond.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Dude, so you're hoping to maybe turn some wrenches and get some work.
Yeah.
That's what you love to do.
I want to start my own business doing something like that, but I feel the mobility scooter idea would be right up my alley, because I like working on things with motors and things that move, but I'm disabled. Now that I'm disabled, I feel like I feel like I could help people out with their scooters and stuff. Yeah.
Do you know you don't know Zach Hughes?
No.
Okay. I'm hoping that you will meet Zach one of these days.
That'd be nice.
He's a guy in Montpelier, cerebral palsy, has a scooter. He and I have been friends for a long time.
Does he have either is I'm dead like mine or something like that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But
I know there's a woman in my apartment building that's got cerebral palsy, and she's in a wheelchair, so.
Yeah. But what I do know about Zach is that he is one of the most independent guys that I know. He absolutely will not take no for an answer and does and accomplishes anything that he sets his mind to. And he is a huge, huge advocate for folks with disabilities. Huge.
Yeah. He can accomplish anything he sets his mind to. That reminds me of a tattoo I want to get. It's a swan, a frog choking the swan out, and the swan's trying to eat the frog. I don't know if anybody's seen that picture, but my grandfather always had that picture hanging in their shop, and that was the first job first work experience I ever had when I was 13. Well, aside from my father's small engine repair business, of course. But when I was 13, or maybe I was 14, but my grandfather always had that picture hanging up in there, and that was always been my inspiration. And not only that, that same picture was hung in my hospital bed, or right next to my hospital bed when I woke up from my coma.
Really?
And I'm pretty sure I pointed to it and I said, "Grandpa, I couldn't even talk when I first woke up from my coma. I had I remember I used to have to. I had this big poster-sized sheet of paper printed out with letters on it, and I used to have to point to the letters to spell something out. And I've been a long way. It's been a journey for me. So.
How many years ago was that?
About 11. It was, about 11.
Wow. You got a girlfriend now?
Yeah, her name is Megan.
Nice.
I'm not going to say her last name because I'm not sure she wants to be that publicized.
I think that's awesome. You know, I would love for you to get connected to more people.
Yeah.
I think from a standpoint of resources, you're pretty connected. You know what the resources are and where they are.
Yeah.
You're very, very connected with Choice Traumatic Brain Injury.
Yeah.
You're connected with the area churches around here, enough ministries where we are now.
That reminds me, Nicole, oops, I almost said her name.
It's okay.
Leslie gave me, and she said hell yeah when I asked her if she wanted me to give her a shout out. So, hi Leslie. She's my case manager and she's great. But anyway,
through Choice.
Through Choice. Yeah.
Okay. So you're well aware of transportation resources, how to get around.
Yeah, they can give me a ride most places I need to go.
Okay. You live at Tilton House.
Yeah.
You've been there for how long?
6 years, but I'd really like to move on with my life and get out of there. I mean, it's a great place to live with all the elderly people in there, but all the drug activity in there is just something I don't want nothing to do with anymore.
Okay. Where are you hoping to live?
I'd really like to maybe get into like I said on the last interview, I was with a bunch of different home providers for 5 years, and I'd really like to get back into another home provider situation, but I want to have somebody that's basically my sidekick. Like I want to be able to, I want to hang out with them all day. I want them to be able to walk around town with me. Yeah.
You're saying you do want them to be able to walk around town with you?
Yeah. I mean, not only walk around town, but
Right.
it's just an example. I want to hang. I hate walking around downtown by myself because I don't trust people,
Got it.
especially in Barrie.
Got it. Are you hoping to continue to live in Barrie, or is that not that important?
No, that's not very important. I'd like to live in Barrie because I know everything in Barrie, but I mean, if that's gonna keep me sober, I think now that I think about it, I think I would rather live out of Barrie to get away from the whole drug scene.
God.
Cause I'm pretty sure I know Barrie is just infested with the stuff, and it's just I need to get it because I never did drugs until I moved down here in Barrie, and I mean let's say never. I think it was like 2022 when I first got into crack, and I always told my mother I'd never do any sort of hard drugs, but it's I don't know, just
Listen, man, and congratulations on being sober. But I think we would both agree that with everything that you're dealing with in your life from a traumatic brain injury, that's the last shit that you need to
it's gonna
introduce
kill more brain
to
cells.
right.
I don't need to kill any more brain cells than I already have when I got my traumatic brain injury, because my brain was basically dead. That I said this in the last interview. My brain was dead, like misfiring all over, and all my circuits had to reconnect in my head and my brain, and I mean,
I think that, and I'm no neuroscientist by any imagination, but it just seems like you being connected to more people and having more conversations we're having now.
That's what I need.
That's what you need, bro.
Because
that'll connect circuits
just
more than
hanging out at the Tilton House, sitting out front there. That's basically how I meet people I know, and it's just no one I hang out with is a good influence in my life. So I need to start from scratch.
When you and I went live.
Oh, we were live?
No, I'm saying when we went live last Tuesday. So many people, when they first watched us, jumped to conclusions. Mm-hmm. People that I know and people that I don't know. Mm-hmm. Conclusions about you, mm-hmm. and conclusions about me. Mm-hmm. That you're homeless, that you're high on drugs, that I was exploiting you and persecuting you.
Well, let's just say I don't really know what exploiting or persecuting means, but I know I wasn't high on drugs, and I know I have a traumatic brain injury, so I mean, I may seem like I'm high on drugs because I slur my speech sometimes, but I just gotta take a minute to pause and realize that I'm not speaking clear, and I can speak up. It just takes me a minute sometimes to catch on to it.
Yeah.
But the other thing is I kept forgetting I was on a video, and I was like, oh, whoops.
It's all right, man. I am so blessed by meeting you, hearing your story, and by the fact that you were willing to share it with many people watching and listening.
Yeah, I want to get my story out, so I stopped getting questioned and accused of being drunk and stuff like that, and accused of being high on drugs. Because I'm high on life, like I said in the comment. I was serious. I mean, some days are better than others, but I just try to make the best of every day and try not to sit around and fester about the. Let me take that back. I try to focus on the future and not on the past. I want to get a job. I want to get a job and get out there and help people with. I want to get out there and help people with stuff because my father was always a great. I think some of the comments said my father was great at working on lawnmowers, and he always fixed everything for people. He was looking smart. He always had a really good price tag on all this stuff, and I don't want to talk about my parents too much, but I do miss them.
Let's see if there's someone this morning that would be willing to reach out to you and offer you an opportunity to turn some wrenches in some capacity.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Do you ever get over to, for small engines, but do you ever get over to Thunder Road at all?
I haven't been there since, I think one of my first home providers, I don't know if he wants me to mention his name, but
did they take you over there?
Yeah, he brought me there, and he brought me to Speedway 51, which that was really cool. And Speedway 51 in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
We watched Stephen
Donahue.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Do you ever, if you ever want to get over to Thunder Road, or you ever want to get over to Bear Ridge?
Yeah, and I think I'd rather go to Bear Ridge.
Hit me up, dude.
All right, yeah.
I'll pick you up. I'll bring you over to Bear Ridge. We'll get some dirt in our hair and our nostrils.
Yeah.
And I would love to do that, man. If you're down with it, I don't know how many more races they've got coming up, but I'll pick you up and take you for sure, man. I would love that. I see you got your Shangras truck and trailer.
Yeah, I just thought it was a cool hat.
It's a really cool hat, man.
I don't really know what Shangras is, but
great place over in Williamstown.
Oh, really? Oh,
good people.
It's in Williamstown. That's
good
cool.
people.
I never knew where it was. Does it say right on my hat?
Yeah.
I didn't even really read it.
Let's see how the rest of this summer pans out for you. I would love to see more people get to know you.
Yeah.
More people to say hello to you when you're out on the street, or whether you're over at Tilton House. I would love to see more people connect with you. You need some friends, bro.
I'd really like to meet some friends that aren't gonna ask me for money and mooch and bum things off me.
Right.
I don't have a lot of money, but I do enjoy helping people out when I can. And some people take advantage of that, and then it just ends up screwing me over. And
I asked you when I met you last Tuesday, are you lonely?
Yeah.
And you told me that
I am, because I don't have any friends that the only friends that I hang out with on a daily basis, they're not the best influences in my life, and I mean, yeah, they're great people on the on one side, but on the other side, it's just I don't know how to describe it, but I'd like to venture out and see what there's for other friends I can meet out there in this big old world.
You got a couple of friends here at Enough Ministries.
Yeah, Josh is a great guy.
Josh is a great guy.
And what did you say, Pat Archenbaugh or something?
Pat's not here now, but man, she is such a great lady.
Oh, a lady.
Pat Archenbaugh.
Oh,
yes.
I guess I don't know.
You haven't met Pat? Oh, you will.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
What's the older guy's name? It's the other
Older guy.
pastor, whatever.
He does the food stuff?
No, the guy.
Glasses, tall. Pastor Dan?
Yeah.
Or Chuck?
Is there two?
Yeah.
Chuck is a great guy.
Yeah, Chuck's a good guy too.
And Dan Molind. Yeah, great guy. I mean, these are people that are in your wheelhouse, bro. I think you know that. Josh, right there. They're people that you can rely on and trust.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's anything greater in the world right now than being associated with people that you can rely on and trust.
Yeah, right. It's very, very hard to find people like that.
Very hard to find people like that, of course.
Especially in Barrie.
Yeah. You need to surround yourself more with people like that, who are looking out for your best interest and really giving you a good dose of positivity, encouragement, hope.
Yeah.
That's a in some cases a tall order to have all of those things firing at the same time. But we need to get you some more friends. We need to get you out in the community more. We need to have people willing to contact you and say, hey man, I'm running here, I'm running there, I'm running to Burlington for a couple hours. You want to come?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or whatever it is, Thunder Road, Bear Ridge, whatever, just to get you out more.
Yeah. And I was talking to my first home provider the other day, and he was saying we had to get together sometime. Maybe I can do that with him. Just go to Thunder Road and I haven't even been there since they put that big fence around the track. And
Wow.
What was it? Tom Stewie? Was he the announcer guy?
Dave Moody.
Dave Moody.
Tom Curley.
Yeah, Tom Curley. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't been there since he passed away. So.
Wow.
I think that was like 5-6 years ago, right?
Yeah. It's been a little while, dude. You need to get out. Pretty soon leaves are going to be changing.
Right.
Snow's going to fly, and
Who was that on your podcast that said, I got this one leaf in my backyard that always changes red?
That was me.
Oh, okay.
I got one leaf on one tree in my backyard that turns red in like June. And it's like a constant reminder to me that fall is coming.
I remembered hearing that, but I couldn't quite remember. I couldn't put the face with the name kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Listen, I've also been asked if I'm going to get you in the studio.
Yeah.
I'd love to invite you to come into the studio and sit down with me, man. You down with that?
Might be a little nervous, but I think I'm doing pretty good today.
You're doing great, man. And you did great last Tuesday too, man.
But like I said, I had no idea I was on live. Facebook live. Whoops.
You gotta, the thing about you is, you got a great personality, dude. Mm-hmm. You haven't lost that. You have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Say it.
Okay. I saw a comment on there that was from one of my father's old friends that my father used to work with, and he watched me grow up, and he said I could fix anything and make anything. I still got 99% of those skills. I just might be a little bit cognitively slower. Like I don't know. I know I definitely killed some brain cells doing what I was doing, but I'm glad to finally be done with it. And I need all like that comment right there from I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he wants to be publicized, but yeah. I appreciate that comment because that reminds me of what I used to have and reminds me of like I have trouble remembering being a kid sometimes, and that really helped me. I was like, oh yeah, I remember. And I just that stuff like that's gonna help keep me clean. Like the more people that say, "Come on, Jarret, you got this," and stuff like that, it just. I want to stay clean. I don't want to be considered a crackhead around town because that's not anywhere close to what my dream was. And when I'm stuttering, that's not because of my drug addiction. That's because of my traumatic brain injury. I've always had trouble speaking clearly. But like I said, I gotta take a minute, pause and take a deep breath, and just focus on talking, and I can speak loud and clear. Just takes me a minute.
I think you're doing a pretty kick-ass job, man.
Thanks.
If you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, I mind. Yeah, you asshole. No, I don't mind at all, JD.
Dude, we have so much to learn from people who have suffered traumatic brain injuries.
Oh.
Go.
Okay. I would love to. Did I tell you about my behind the library? There's a TBI support. Well, part of their own choice. They own a house there, and there's like 10. I don't want to say 10, but there's a bunch of clients that live in there, and I'm not sure if they would be up for an interview, but if they are, that would be really cool if I could just get you to stop in there and hear from all of them, and I would be there too. We could all chime in and give us give you a little piece of our mind and tell you what's going on in my life and stuff. And another thing is, I'd love to have you come to the Tilden house and interview some people there.
I would love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to do both.
Yeah,
so
that'd be awesome.
Do you want to take the wheel on that and set that up?
Well,
I'll give that job to you.
I don't know what that means, but
That you make it happen. You talk with those people
okay.
over there at Choice.
All right.
And
I know
you
I
hit
can
me up and we'll set a
I know
date.
I can do the Choice thing, but doing the
Tilton?
Yeah, Tilton house thing. I'm not so sure.
I'll come over to Tilton anytime.
Yeah, I got a lot of bashing from things I said about that. Mm-hmm. I feel bad for saying some of the things I said, but I mean, I was just trying to speak my mind, and
well, listen. Of course, I'm willing to do that.
yeah.
Contact, when you get a chance, some people over at Choice.
Yeah.
And see if we've got some folks that are willing to come on aired out and chat about their TBIs. Because here's the thing, it's like they're all unique. They're all different.
Oh yeah, there's not one traumatic brain injury that's like, I mean, they're similar in ways, but there's no two that are like.
Sure. And what people are doing with their lives, with traumatic brain injuries is remarkable. Some people are walking around among us that you wouldn't even know that they've got a TBI.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that maybe they don't drive a car.
Yeah.
Other than that, you just wouldn't even know. So I think we all need more understanding about each other and our stories, no matter what they are.
Yeah.
Whether or not they involve substance use. Whether or not they involve just simply making a decision to not wear a motorcycle helmet and having that impact the rest of your life.
Yeah, right.
And everything and anything in between. I just think that folks with TBIs have an incredible gift to show others a deeper meaning behind not only life, but also living it.
Right.
And you're living it every day, dude.
Yeah.
Every minute.
I got a second chance at life, and I want to make the best of my second chance, because I don't think I'll get another one. Me getting addicted to drugs is not the best example for that, but
Sure.
Now that I'm done with them, I want to set the best example I can. That's why I'm looking to get out there and get a job, and like maybe I can even work here at enough ministries to get me started on making some money, to get some money saved up so I can get a shop going and start building some scooters or racing lawnmowers or something like that.
Do you know Ray over at Wayward Wheels?
No. Is that in Barrie?
Montpelier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't go.
I'm gonna make a plan here off the air with you to bring you over there and introduce you to him.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna do that. We're gonna make plans.
Yeah.
Other people need to make plans with you. Okay,
Yeah.
people need to reach out to you. How do you spell your last name? Whaples. Waples.
Yeah.
Whaples.
Yeah.
Jarret. Jarret. 2 R's.
Jarret Waples, not Jared Wapples.
People should reach out to you. They should get in touch with you.
Yeah, definitely.
At the absolute least, to just give you some thumbs up.
Yeah.
And throw a little bit of encouragement your way. And I'm asking my listeners here on Aired Out, my followers, to please do that. Give this guy some encouragement.
Yeah, I need it.
You need it.
Yeah. Everybody does, I think.
Sure they do, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You walk between Tilton House and where? Where's the furthest that you venture out? Where we are now?
No, let's see.
I mean, you're walking with a cane, right?
Yeah. I think the farthest I've walked, this could be all all completely wrong, but I think the farthest I've walked is to Budgeon. I used to have a friend that lived there, but I don't know if you know where the Budgeon
Yeah.
is. I think
That's a pretty far walk,
farthest
dude.
I've walked. Yeah, it is, but I need to get up. I need to get out and walk more often. So
You're still connected to Choice, correct?
yeah,
Okay. You have a case manager?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you're hoping for maybe a live-in home provider to get out of the Tilton house. That's one of your goals, right?
Yeah, the only problem about the living home provider thing is I'd really like to work out some sort of deal with them so I could pay a little bit less for rent, and then maybe I can like help doing landscaping or yard work or something, or keep their house clean or something like that. Because I only pay $250 a month at the Tilton house. And like I said earlier, I don't have a whole lot of money, so I'd like to make it last as long as I can.
Well, listen, man. Let's do something together somehow, somewhere.
All
right. I'd like to see you get out more. I'm going to bring you over to meet Ray. I'm going to bring you to meet Zach Hughes. And maybe a few others, but we need to get you turning some wrenches.
Yeah.
We need to get you doing some small engine repair.
And I used to be a decent MIG welder, and I'd love to get back into welding. I would love to learn how to TIG weld, but I only have one usable arm, and I don't think I could TIG weld with my teeth, and all. I don't think that would work out. So. But I'd love to get better at MIG welding with one hand, and just start getting back into making and creating stuff.
I have seen more inspiring stories and videos of people with disabilities accomplishing absolutely remarkable things. And in many cases, accomplishing those feats better than folks without the quote-unquote disability. I would love to see you. I'd love to see you do something like that. And I would love to have you in the studio. I would love to do some updates with you.
Yeah.
I would love to check back with you. I would love to come back here to Enough Ministries in Barrie, where they do absolutely remarkable things. I would love to come and have another ridiculously strong cup of coffee made by Josh with you. After this cup of coffee, dude, I don't know that I will need another cup of coffee for weeks.
All right.
But let's do some more stuff together.
Yeah, definitely.
Jarret Waples, my new friend, who I am so blessed by already. We're going to do some big things together, bro. Okay?
Cool.
I promise you.
Sounds fun.
Thank you for coming back on this morning.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm glad that you didn't have any pancakes this morning that got cold. Stay well, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. You too.